Hey friends, welcome back to Bell Ann Craft Studio. I wanted to jump on here today. I feel still a little nasally, so if I sniffle or any signs of allergies, then you'll know why. But I'm doing a little bit better than I was last week. Let me tell you, I didn't even do Bible study. I did not feel well. But praise God, I'm here again. I wanted to make washi tape. Now, the idea that I have to make this washi tape, and I've showed you this right here, if the camera would pick that up. I'm not sure if it's backwards or not, but I have made that, and I used that in the journal that we made from a magazine. Now, this is pretty substantial amount of tape, as you can see, and it's papery, as I've shown you before, if I can tear it. But this stuff is wonderful. And I want to go ahead and experiment. And I thought, why don't I just take you along with me? Now, I used my Cricut that I have, and I went ahead and, um, used the pen tool, and I had some ink pen, just regular ink pen, and I have a way to make that work. And maybe in the future, I will do a video on that. There's so many tutorials out there. There are wonderful people, crafters, that are doing things like this. But I really wanted to bring you along because I need to make some washi tape. Now, I have had, get over here, I have had this for a while, okay? And it's little labels that I used from a ministry, and I had a P.O. box. Let me pull one out. I have a few. And I had a P.O. box, but I don't have it now. So there's a lot of labels here that I'm not going to use. But I thought, what would be a great idea, because the plasticky stuff that goes on these, okay, I'm going to pull a few of them off so we can see them here. And I needed to use this, and I'm one and I'm known not to throw things away. If I can't use them, I can't use them. But what I plan to do then is this little waxy paper stuff right here. If you can see, that's my used to be my P.O. box for Back to the Cross, Discipleship Group, and Bible Study. I thought, why not go ahead and make washi tape? And we're going to put this tape right here on this wax paper type stuff, that it's the backing that stickers come on. And I have lots of different things that I use. And I thought this would be great because that's what I used before, like wax paper and stuff. But I thought, what would be a great idea? And also, I'm going to put some clear packing tape over it as well. And I want to see which one does better. I do it this way so I can put it through my printer, and not too thick, but enough where I have some thicker, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, let me look real quick. And as you can well see, I don't have a very big office, but I utilize what I got, and I encourage you to do the same. So I don't have the GSM on this. I think it's 160, but this stuff, even so, as you can see here, it'll go through my printer, no problem. What if I take one of these, they hit my mic, if I take one of these and I put scotch tape over it, or clear packing tape, put this tape on top of it, run it through the printer to see the end result. This is what we're going to find out today. And then when I'm done, this little envelope that I had them in, I'll just label them and put washi tape sheets or whatnot. This is what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn the camera around, and I'm going to show you the screen of my, put all this here. I'm going to keep this because that's going to be which one is going to work. Okay. But these are a dime a dozen over in your pharmacy. And I picked some up. I was going to buy a bunch of them. I thought, let me try this. And this is the papery kind. And you can write on this and print on this. And I know you can write on this because I used to be a nurse a long time ago. And I know that uh, the hospital or wherever I worked, when we write, they would write the doctors or the RNs or something. They would write the date on these that they made that change for that dressing. Okay. So you can write on these. I know that for a fact. And I thought, what a great idea to use these. So let me go ahead. I'm going to turn the camera around and let's go to my Canva. And I have Canva Pro. And if you don't have Canva Pro, use what you got. Go ahead and use the different ones. There's a lot of different programs out there, but this is what I'm going to use today to experiment. I have a few already started, but I'm going to do one for you so you can see how to go ahead and maybe make some for yourself. It's an experiment. I don't know how it's going to turn out. Every great idea every great product comes from a great idea. So let me turn you around. Be patient with me as sometimes I go from switching and sometimes the audio can change. But I want to show you this. This is super cool. I do have more ideas coming and more sewing and things. So stay tuned if those are the things that you like. As I mentioned, this is a crafting video and this is a crafting channel and I do all things crafting. And I love to do stuff like this. I like to utilize what I got. So let me turn you around and let's see what we can get done. Okay, I am in my Canva and I have the main screen here where I wanted to share with you. There was no need. If you know Canva, you know how to use everything else. So I'm trying to get to the main frame of everything. So I'm going to go ahead and let me get over to my Canva screen here. I am going to make sure they're in inches. Now I want the paper to be the length that will go through my printer. What I have is an 8.5 by 11, and I want the full sheet. Okay. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go create, and I have my sheet here, right? So I'm going to go over to my elements over here. Let me make sure we're sharing here. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right. Now I want to go over to the, like a background. What kind of background are we going to go for? So let me try something here. Um, let's do flower. Okay. Let's go vintage flower. Oops. Background. Sometimes it'll pop up. Background. And hit enter. And let's see what we got. I want graphics. You can do photos, but I like the graphics right here. Again, I do have Canva Pro. If you don't have Canva Pro, you can go ahead and get some photos for yourself and go ahead and use those should you need to go that route, okay? But just for the sake of this video, I'm going to pick something that would look good as washi. And sometimes I will go ahead and I will pick something and see if I like that. If I don't like it, I'll go through. Okay. Let me see what we can find here. This is cute right here. And I can make that. Let's see if I can make that. I was going to see if I can make that a background. Okay. And you can always tell. Let's see if we can't duplicate that. And you can always duplicate it right here. You can always tell if it's a repeating pattern if it fits in right. So that's not a repeating pattern. So I do want that repeating pattern, which this is really cute. But let me see. Let's see. Vintage flower repeat. Let me see if I can't spell here. Flower repeat. Let me see here. I'm a little sniffly. I didn't spell that right, but I think it knew what I was talking about. Okay. Okay, let's try this right here. That's cute. And let's see if that's a repeating pattern. Oh, it is. See how beautiful that matched up? And you can see it's two different ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to group those together, and I'm going to shrink it just a little, because once you put that on, the washi tape that we're making, you don't want it to be so big where you don't know what that is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to duplicate that again. Okay. See how lovely that is? And I'm going to group that part, and then I'm going to keep on going. Let's do a square here. Let's see if we can't make that work. And I have some already, and I just want to show you the process of how I get this done. And I will use this in our project as well. Okay. There we go. I think that's cute, y'all. And I'm going to group that. Can I go a little smaller? I don't want it too small. Here we go. Let's see if I can't make that happen there. I think that we'll try that. We can always come back and try that. And in Canva, if you're not familiar with Canva, that once you see that little red line right there, that shows me it's centered, and also on the sides. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to duplicate this again, and I'm going to pull this. So if I am not centered, see that little red line pop up there? I'm centered there. Now what I'm going to do then, I'm going to group them all. I'm going to pull that in just a little. So I want that on there. And I don't want that. It looks distorted. Okay, we're just going to do it this way then. All right. Wonderful. All right. And then I'm going to name it. So that looked, let me pull one up here. Yellow flower. Okay, so I'll put yellow flower. I can't spell, y'all. Yellow flower. What are we going to call that? Yellow flower. I'll say washi tape sheet. And it is a 8.5 by 11. So whenever I go back to look at that, I'll know. And I can't spell. I try. Got that wrong. Okay. Now I've named it, and sometimes I'll save it, but for this purpose of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and I've got a folder where I can save this down, download this, and I'm going to put this in my downloads real quick, right here in my downloads, and then it's saved. Now, I have one over here that I've already done. I've got a lot of them that I've done. You can do just for the purpose of sharing this video with you. I have different ones here that I've done previously, and these are like kitchen, and all of these are really cute. I do not want that to move. Okay. See all of this that I've done. And you can make whatever you need to. I like Canva Pro because there's so much you can make and so many more possibilities that can be done. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the the vantage of my camera down on my work surface so I can be able to show you the idea I have. And we're going to put the tape on the on the okay, the sticker sheet, and we're going to put it together and see if I can put it through my printer, and let's see how that goes. Okay, so I'm fixing to change the camera on, y'all. Okay, we're back at my crafting table as I turn the camera around, and I have all the supplies here in front of us. And what I'm going to do first off is, you see how that's kind of perforated. I'm going to go ahead, and I have a few samples. Sorry, y'all. My head is stuffy. If I sniffle, please forgive me. Going to get me some packing tape, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this tape down to keep those perforated edges from coming apart. So bear with me. I've been experimenting with the camera in my sewing room, and one tripod is all I have. So um, I will be ordering one. Should I add another tripod so I can have two, one for in here and then one for in my sewing room, so I can share some sewing with you in there and not have to switch all the time with the tripod. So let's go ahead and get this situated here, and it will stiffen it up, and it's pliable enough where I can go ahead and put it through my printer. Now I will apologize in advance. The way I have my camera set up, oh, I didn't mean for that to come down there. Oh, good. It didn't stick, y'all. I want to apologize in advance that I, when I print these off in my printer, you can hear them, but I don't have a way to affix them to the, so you can see the printer, but you'll get the concept of where I'm going with it. Okay. So I'm making sure all of the any other little perforate, there's a little spot right there. And all I'm doing is securing it, really, because I know that it being perforated right there, I want to be able to use this sheet again and again. That's the experiment here. And I have not done this before, but I do know that this tape will work. So, and I did do it on my Cricut, as I mentioned, and I use the pen tool. If you have a Cricut, then you know the process of that. If you don't know um, the process and you've never had a Cricut, you can go ahead and you can, if you want me to, I can make a video for that. But again, it's super simple. You don't have to have a Cricut to do this. And I'm giving different kind of experiments so you can see which one is best for you. Because I know there's a few who may not have one. Okay. I'm going to get all the air bubbles out so I don't have nothing that catches on my printer. Okay, now this is going to be, yep, there's another one. The first sheet. If I'm out of the camera focus, please forgive me. I do. That's the whole thing about changing the camera a lot. It really is hard to position it right back in the same spot it was before. So, okay, I think we've got it pretty well. Okay, I don't want to waste that. Let's just go ahead and put that there. Okay. And I'm going to smush all that out. Hear all the cracking. Hear the air bubbles coming out. Okay. And that's on there. So the concept here now is that I want to be able to use this again if I can. And also with it being the waxy side on this side, I want to be able to store it long term, as I had showed you the envelope from the labels that I had for the mailer. I want to be able to use this so I can be able to store these once I make them. So that's the idea. Let's see if this works. Okay. Get all of that smushed out so there's no issue. I'm still hearing air bubbles. I don't want any air in there. Okay. And also it helps the tape stick to the back of this. Okay. Here we go. First one. Okay. Hold on. Let me get just a minute. Okay. Now, I was trying to check our time here. So what I'm going to do now then, as you have seen, I tore this off in the beginning of the video. So I stuck it back on there so I can easily pull that off. So I don't need to, let me move everything aside. And I got my window open, as you have already seen. There's a glare. So what I'm going to do then, make sure I'm in frame. Y'all can see this very well. Okay. I'm going to go all the way to that edge. Okay. And I'm on the side. Let me double check, make sure I didn't make a boo-boo. Okay, this is going to be the back. I taped that part. Okay. I'm going to put it on the waxy side as our experiment goes. So I'm going to go to the very edge of that page here. Go ahead and put that down. And go all the way there. And then I'm going to snip. I think just right about there, because I'm thinking to go ahead and wrap that around so I can go ahead and be easily to take it off. That's the idea. All right. And again, forgive me of my sniffles. I'm still dealing with allergies here. Make sure y'all are still in frame. Perfect. I'll put these. Oh, no, I need those. Okay. Now, right about here then, and I'll get the ruler for y'all so you can see. Make sure y'all can see that. Well, I think you could, but again, here is the end of that washi tape. I'm going to go right up against that one. Right up against it. Okay. And let's go ahead and do that again. I'm going to put that right there. If y'all are enjoying these videos, give me a thumbs up. I see traffic, but nobody's giving me a thumbs up. It would help me out tremendously. It encourages me is the great word to say. It encourages me to let me know y'all are just saying, "Oh, that's a cool video," or something. Something something. Let me know y'all are coming through and you're thinking, "Hey, this girl's got a good idea." Or no, it's a bad idea. I wouldn't do that. But don't be ugly. We don't like ugly. All right. So even though I can see in between the lines there, I'm still going to go as close to this edge as I can. Okay? And I'm going over a little here because if I fold it on the back, it has that tape. I can peel it up and pull it off a little easily. At least that's my idea. Uh, I am getting traffic on the channel, and this for you all who are passerbys. Um, as you can see, this is a new channel. We all need to be encouraged, y'all. All of us need to be encouraged. I want to get as close to that as I can. Even if it's just a hair off, it's okay. Okay? And I've already have my file ready to go, the one we just did. As soon as I get this tape on here, and I wanted to, show you the process. If this is something that's going to work for you, excellent. I mean, the economy now it makes it hard for us to want to craft, and there's so many great ideas that I want to share that I would use in my crafting toolbox. This stuff is not just for video purposes. It's to show you what I use, what I would use, and how I go about things. Let's see. I've been working on the website as well. That's kind of meticulous there. Get it on there, but it's going to work. What you could do too is do a couple of these sheets ahead of time, and I may do that for this video, and then put them through the printer and see if that works. This first one, we're going to see how that does. We're making washi tape, y'all. And I saw some really nice videos this week. Really inspires me to get my creative juices flowing. When I was not feeling my best, I still not feeling my best. I feel nasally from time again, and I'm always blowing my nose here, but it's that time of season, you know. Even if getting back to the washi tape, even if you're not right up close to there, what the concept is to utilize as much space as possible. But getting back to what I was saying, and I'm not feeling my best, but you know what? I wanna craft. It's what I like to do. It relaxes me. After church yesterday, I just took some time and went in my sewing room and worked on some projects I had been working on, Quilt As You Go, and I want to share those with you as well. Okay. Of course, with the angle of the camera, it makes it hard, but not difficult. Okay. And like I mentioned, this tape is a dime a dozen. I mean, it's very affordable. Okay. And it will go off the side, I'm sure. And I can just trim that off if I need to. And Go ahead and fix that. Okay, is it on there? Yes. I know I can see it there. You can kind of see it right there. Even if it's, you know, I figure even if it's not really like that, it's okay. I'm gonna fold this over so I don't lose it. You ever get those bread tabs? Put one of the bread tabs on the end of that. That's a good idea. I may grab one out of my kitchen here directly. Okay, so I'm pulling this up, right? I've got some, you can probably see here where it's a little shiny through those edges, which is fine. And then I'm going to go ahead and just for now, well, let me do that. This one right here is I'm gonna trim that off. And this is some sticky stuff. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna fold this back right here on that backing. Okay. And then I'm gonna fold, forgive me for my sniffles, y'all. And fold them back. That way, my idea is that I can just peel that up and pull that washi off without trying to fight with it and all that stuff. Okay, and I have it where it's going to go through my printer because it's a sheet that is hefty enough to go through there. Okay, and we're going to make some washi tape, y'all, and we're going to see if it works as well. Bear with me here. And I want to make sure there's no liftage on that tape, so I'm going to take a look here. Nice. Some little glittery stuff here. We don't want that. Get that off. It's sticking to it. Okay. Bear with me. I'm going to go and I'm going to put it in my printer. Hang on. Again, I don't have a camera to show. Let me see if I can put this in here or not. I'm fixing it. I might have to tape it to a piece of paper. Let me see if I need to. Okay, hold on. I see where it is. I need to trim this. It wasn't setting right in the printer, so it has to fit like a sheet. All right, so I got some different papers here, and I'm gonna go ahead and kind of fix this like this. All right, here we go. I'm gonna have to just tell you what I'm gonna do now. Bear with me because I don't have several cameras. I don't have that ability right now. But what I am gonna do, I have the file open that I saved. Okay. And I'm gonna open that flower print that we did. And I'm letting you know, I'm putting it into my printer. Maybe Lord bless later I can, okay, it's in the printer. Right, here we go. And I'm going to print it. Just here, hold on. Fit to page. I put it on, what I did is I put it on 8.5 by 11. And therefore I put it full page, okay? And your printer may be different than mine. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying, okay? Full page, okay? And normal ridges and fill page. So I'm printing, okay? Let's see how we're managing here. This is one of those videos where you're hopeful. This is an experiment. Hang on. It caught. I was just holding it to see if it was going to catch on there. And she's a printing. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's printing. Waiting for it to get done here. Oh, I see it, you guys. I'm so sorry. I don't have a extra camera to be able to record here and then show the printer. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to show you. I can't wait to show y'all. Look. Pretty. Oh my goodness, it worked. I can't believe it. It worked. Now, okay, I have made 32 more images and we're just going to keep on going. Goodness. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Now, let's pull a side up. Remember we rolled it in the back or put over in the back. Okay? This is an experiment, y'all. Let's see which end did I start with. Of course, it's got a little black here where it went through the printer. Don't worry about it. But look at it. Oh, look at it, you guys. Look how that looks. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. That's so cute. But again, with this washi, and I noticed I handled it a little bit, and there's some smudges where the ink was. So a good idea if you're going to try this to go ahead and just let it dry for a moment. Okay, so we see here on the ends, and that dried really quick. All right, let me find my end here. This is where I began, right here. And again, on that packing tape here, it came off really easy. That's a plus. Okay, here goes. I'm excited. And oh, look how easy it comes off. Oh my goodness. Let me find a project. Oh my goodness. I can't even, I'm so excited. Now, I had been working on some toilet paper rolls and I cut them, okay? And it was, flat, and then I cut it and then I wet it and I laid it on a plastic and let them dry. So, just for the sake of this video, I'm going to put some of this washi on here, okay? Let's see. Do I want that or not? Hey, I got a better idea. I'm going to save that one because I want to, let's see. I'm thinking this is experiment time, y'all. I'm so excited. Let me find something that has color. Let me see here. I'm thinking. I'm looking, y'all. I'm looking. I had something here. Oh, let me see. I am looking. Something that had a. That's cute. That would look cute. Okay, just this one. Let's sacrifice just this one. Right here. And you can take as much as you would like. Oh, I don't want that to stick. And it peels up. And this worked. I can't believe it worked. On this part right here, the part that didn't have the tape, it stuck to the paper. Okay. So therefore, we're going to snip this off. Okay. That worked. Super. That's great. Then, I had that. Oh, I had a project, you guys, and let's see what I can do. Okay, hold that washi right there. Let's pull this back in. Let's do this. Let's make a small project, just on the whim. Okay, got my little slicer here. I did not make this straight, and we'll make a little tag. How's that? Okay, and then go ahead and make that straight. Let's make a tag, y'all. All right. So therefore, let's set this here. Let's go ahead and make a tag. Let me get some tape. Tape. Let's get some glue. All right. Super, super duper. Okay. This is what I was going to do with these anyhow. So let's go ahead and play with our new washi tape here. And I'm going to put it on the gingham. Get that off. I put that on the back of that. Okay. I'm going to put this on the edge here. Little cute little tag. Okay. And be careful, Belinda. You got washi right there. Okay. And turn it over. Okay. And I'm going to trim. Got tape on there, so we're looking to see what that was. Totally unexpected, but I thought, why not, right? And I'm trying to make it where y'all can see what I'm doing here. Let's make a little tag here. Oh, that's not too straight. I did what I didn't want to do. Okay, let me put this aside here. Now, this is just on the whim. This is not planned, but I guarantee you it's worth every moment that I do this. Okay, let's put some washi right here with the color. On the back, that's what I'm going for, is the color. Let's go ahead and snip that off. And, oops. Go ahead. And it's got that gingham background on it. Looks so cute. Oh my goodness, I can't even think it. Yep. And this stuff sticks. As you can well see, I'm struggling here. And we're doing this just to experiment, okay? To see how we want to go about this. And put that right there. We're going to trim this part right here. We don't need that no more. And let's go ahead and trim. I'm excited. I can't even get myself straight, y'all. Okay. I can pull this over just a little on that side there. I may go ahead and I'll just cover the other side with some more paper, some more cardstock here. Okay, what do we think? Yes, I say yes. So let's go ahead and finish this out. Was not planned, but it's okay. And if I have some over, I'll just do this. Okay. Now, I could use this in many ways. I could go ahead and make a little tag, which I'll go ahead and I'll do. just to finish this little example project up. Okay, and I've got tape on here, but I don't want to cut my finger. Okay, here we go. Now let's go ahead and snip. I see right here the edge of the tape, so I'm going to start there. Okay, then I'm going to take this side and I'm going to take right here. I'm going to make it the same size then. Make sure I got that correct. Now I can put this in my Bible for a bookmark. The possibilities are endless. I'm going to set that there for now. Right here. See how that is? And then take a piece of white cardstock and put it here. Let's do that. We've already started, right? Let me see where that one cardstock was. We need to do another one. Let me go ahead and set this aside. I want to smush this down. But look how pretty with the flowers, y'all. And the gingham showing through. Just wonderful. I can't believe it. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to approximately measure, I would say, let me see my little dicer here. I'd say maybe a 3. Let's see what a 3 looks like. I mean, I don't want to leave y'all hanging. Let's just go ahead and let's do, that was a 1, 2, 3, probably a 3 right there. And turn it over here so I don't mess that up. And then I can see faintly little numbers there, but y'all can see the little line here. I'm sizing it up there. Kind of off there. I may need my bigger guillotine. Okay, but instead of this one I cut wrong, I'll do this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this here approximately, why don't we go here, mark that, and then I'll say, right about, I say 3. I'm going to do another 3. Okay, set that aside there. And then take this and stick it here for a little journaling spot. Okay, you can do anything you want with that. So on the back, I can put another piece of paper on that. But this would be perfect for my a bookmark for my Bible. So if I had my Bible and I wanted to save a spot, you can do that as well. But this being an experiment, then set this aside over here. We can go ahead and, again, this is not planned, but it just in a little experiment. And I want to use the edge of that washi tape right there to butt up against that to kind of sort of put it right where I need it. Okay, excellent, excellent, and decorate that. And we may go ahead on our next video. This is about washi tape, but go ahead and make some tags from the toilet paper rolls as well. Okay, but I'm going to leave this aside and tell me some experiments that you would do with something like this. I'm going to stick it over here in my little box. But that washi tape turned out so great. Let me see what my time's looking like. We got a little bit more to go. So that was with the, let me pull, I've got everything out here. That was with the backing for the label maker for this, what we had here. Okay. And I will keep this and stick those inside here. Okay. Let me go ahead and show you what I mean. So they'll be at the ready for when my next project is coming. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do with those. So let me go ahead and get this other one ready. Let me get the other, see what our time looks like. Okay, let me get this other one. I'll move this out of my way. So quick project just to show you what you can do with it. We'll decorate these using the washi tape that we make today on our next crafting video. So I'm going to set that aside. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and just leave that aside. So again, I put the finished washi sheets in here. Okay, and then I'll lay, maybe, who knows, I'll cover this. We don't know. It's cool, we're crafting. Now, I'm going to kind of take some of my stuff that I have here out of the way. And I have a few here that I want to make. Okay, time permitting, we'll do that today. But I want to show you these, and I will be making more of these. There's just some things I want to share with you. That this experiment with these waxy side, don't do the paper side now. Do the waxy side, okay? And if you're going to use these, then go ahead and tape the back of these. And I would suggest to go ahead and tape the edges. So if you happen to roll over the tape when you're done, then you can just as easily peel them off. So just in case you try this experiment. Now, these are going to work. Yay. So I'm going to set those aside. Okay. Again, this was for these right here they had the, let me show you what I had my ministry labels printed on. I printed too many and I don't have that P.O. box anymore. So we're going to recycle. Now this is cardstock. Pretty substantial. Okay. We're going to put tape on this one. This is experiment number 2. All right. And if I'm out of frame, forgive me. I'm trying to get myself situated here. And again, we want it to the very edge. If you go over a little bit, don't worry. Okay. Because this one I felt like this is plasticky, kind of like. And what I had seen with the one that we just did, where's that one at? I put it in the envelope, y'all. Is when I folded it over onto that tape, it peeled up perfectly. See, this one didn't have tape. This one did. And see the difference? When I pull that up, it peels up perfect. So I think we'll try that with this one. Okay. And if it's on paper, let's do this little experiment here. On the back side now, if I do it on paper, it's not going to peel up as well. So if I put that up there, it's going to resist coming up. It's going to take that paper with it. But if I take the tape and I stick it on that packing tape, it glides up smoothly with no issues. So this is our experiment that we're going to do. Okay. So I have some more tape here. Okay. Like I had told you before, if you followed me for a little bit, I, as a child, loved to make things out of cardboard boxes and all kinds of stuff. And yeah, I'm just kind of really that kind of a person where, and again, I want them bubbles out. I don't want no hindrances or anything to that would keep our washi from coming up or sticky. But again, I really have always been that type of person. And again, if you overlap this tape, not to worry. Okay, just want it flat. And I had told you about the dollhouse I made from cardboard. This is not a new concept to me. I have always been that type of person to see, okay, what would happen? I lost that. What would happen if I happen to use this? What would happen if I use that? I shared with y'all in a previous video. I kind of paused because I had to sneeze, y'all. Bear with me. If I pause it and you don't hear me, I'm sneezing off camera. I don't want to be rude. But I shared with you a packaging that had a Ziploc on it. Okay? And let me pull this up, turn it around, see how we're good like that. And I'm going to go ahead and finish this little bit over here as close as I can. Bear with me. If I mute myself, it's because I'm trying to not sneeze in y'all's ear. I promise you. I have allergies awful bad. Oopsie. I can go ahead and roll that in the back. It's okay. And then I lose my thought what I'm saying. Oh, goodness me, oh my. Oh, it'll come back. But what I am saying, stuff like this, I like to use. Okay, now I know what I was going to say. I had some packaging that I shared with y'all that had a Ziploc that sometimes produce comes in. And I asked y'all, what would y'all do with that? And some may not know what to do with it. And some may have some great ideas. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the matter. But I have already did something with that, and we're going to be looking at that as well. I've already made pockets for journals with that. And I like to play with experimental things, and I like to be able to take what we have and use it for something, not just throw it in the trash. It doesn't, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right? But to be able to use it for something useful in our crafting, I'd say let's use it, right? And I did overlap that. Okay. And I'm going to smoosh it out. Lift that up. Okay, so this cardstock it's full of tape, right? Let me go ahead and snip this little bit right here. So that will lay flat, and that will roll over, and it'll hit that corner. That'll make it roll flat right there. Do this one as well. So use what you got. I mean, don't dismiss something you think, oh, that's not going to work, or no, that's not going to work. Use what you got, friends. Now, because this right here, it's sticking over and it didn't lay flat, I'm going to trim that because I don't think it'll go through my printer nicely. Right there. But to have these on the ready, I mean, you can't beat it. You cannot beat it. Let me make sure I get any overlapping tape off there. Okay. Now, I have to, my list of to-dos it's a mile long. I need to make journal covers like crazy. I have so many projects that I need to get done, and I tried to share with you what I'm working on, but I think from right here, from here on, I'm going to mass make a lot of things. And if this is something you would like to see, and come watch me do, please, you're invited. You are invited. Come and see what this old girl's doing. Okay. I'm smushing it down. If I hear air bubbles, I'm going to keep on smushing until I don't hear any more air bubbles, and then we're ready. Now, bear with me. I know we're close to being out of time. Now we're going to do the same concept, rinse and repeat. So let's go take this tape. We're going to put it on the edge of that paper. Okay, recap. This is cardstock, thick cardstock. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, it is. I'm thinking it's. I can't even. I think it's 160 GSM. I will look at that. It's been I've had it a while, so yes. Okay. So we're going to snip this one. So I'm going to give myself a little room here. So I can snip that, and I'm going to leave some on the edge. I'm going to let that so it's moving everywhere. Okay, same thing. Come right quick, right close. I said right quick. And smoosh that down. Get it contact with that tape that I just put on there. And this is an experiment, you guys. This is you're experimenting with me. Does it work? Which is better? Which is better? Which is working? And again, the reason why I'm putting it over the edge is because I want to be able to catch it and not fight trying to peel it up. Okay? Alrighty. There's that. And I want to be able to get that right there. Okay? Put this right there. Hang in with me. I know we're almost out of time here, but it'll be worth it. I don't have, hopefully soon I can get another camera where I can set it up at a angle where I can show you all of these things, but I thought, you know what? It's okay. If I show you the end result, that's what matters, right? Now this little piece right here did not do right. Now to pull it up is going to be, it's going to fight me on it. Okay, so that's fine. And I'm trying to get it as close to that edge as I possibly can. All right. And I thank you all for coming and hanging out with me. I mean, y'all could have something better to do than sit and watch videos all day or however, but to take the time to come and craft with me is pretty special. I thank you all. Thank you for all my subscribers. Hang in there. The website is almost done. I'm just about ready to launch it. The storefront is not open yet, but I will open it for blog post and things of that nature to prepare for everything that I have to come. It's hard to concentrate and talk at the same time, you guys. Sorry about that. Okay, next one. Almost there. And go ahead and so again, you can go ahead and check out the website when I get it open, and I'll have updates on there. I'll have blog. I'm going to have a page that has news. Forgive me, I didn't mean to say that word. News feed on there, and you can come and see what's happening. Um, Everything. If you would like to subscribe to the ministry website page, my subscribers, all my subscribers, first time subscribers, will get a discount in the store. So please be watching for that. And use your coupon code to use in your purchase on the website. Okay? Now, what I am going to do then, I'm going to peel this up like I did before, rinse and repeat. And because this one I can fold over, I hate to do that, but it'll be okay. We'll figure it out. I just want it to go through the printer, y'all. And, okay, I'm going to fold these over. Same thing. And again, the reason why I'm doing this, folding this over, because we put that tape on the back right here, and I can be able to peel it up. And if it is stuck here, I can just snip it on the edge. It'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull all this right here. And right here, get that all down. Okay, now making sure that tape is stuck down, because I don't want that to come through the printer bad, but I don't want it too stuck. Okay, recap before we go. I'm going to print this off. Recap. This one was the wax paper side, the waxy side that came on the sticker paper. Okay, the Avery sticker paper. This was a cardstock, a white sheet cardstock. Okay, and I put packing tape on that one. I put this part of the tape on top of the part on the side where I put the packing tape. This one does not have packing tape. Okay, drum roll, please. Here we go. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. I put it in the printer. It went in fine. And I'm going to open a random file that I have. And let's pick something cute here. I'm going to surprise y'all. Something I had made previously. Okay. I have it on portrait. On your printer, you want to do that. I'm sorry I can't show you this because I don't have a multiple printer. Okay. And then I put it on full page on the photo size. And then I put fit full page. And I'm pushing print. Okay. And you're only going to print on one side. Okay. Hold on. It's catching. Somebody put a drum roll. Here we go. It's thinking. It takes a minute. I have an old printer. I think this is like 20 years old. It's catching. Oh, it didn't like that. Okay, I'm going to take the other papers out. Okay, let me turn it over. Uh-oh. Bear with me. Hold on. Okay. I have to put it such a way that it will catch. All right, let's try it again. You'll probably hear it. I'm trying to get where y'all can hear it. It's not liking that. Okay. It caught it. But it did not like that. Okay, hold on. Experiment, experiment. Okay. It is a quite of a thick paper, and it is an experiment now. Okay. Here we go. So print it again. It doesn't like that, y'all. Hold on, let me come back where y'all can see me. So what it's doing here is it's a little thick. So let me go ahead so it'll catch, and I'm going to do this because I want this to work. All right. Hang in with me. If you're still watching and you're wanting to see the same thing I want to see. Seem like this little bit right here is kind of not. Oh, I want it to work, you guys. Okay. And let's see these right here. Hang with me. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is since I cut that corner, I'm going to put this side in. So here we go. Here we go. Let's go ahead and seem like that helped. Nope. It doesn't like to go in my printer. Okay, so because this is going to, let me see here. I want this to work, y'all. All right, hold on. I'm going to pull, this is thick. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. On the other one, it was thinner, and this is thicker cardstock, and I'm going to pull these little edges off right quick. See if that made a difference here. And again, I guarantee you won't see one video that's perfect. Any crafting person on YouTube says that they have a perfect, okay, I'm in, go for it, but I don't. I am doing my very best. And again, I did put that tape on it, so maybe some printer paper would do best. And I was thinking that this would probably work because it was thicker and it would go through the printer, right? So I was trying to thin it out so it'll catch. Because I feel this is thicker than this one. All experiments are welcome, right? Hang in, hang in. I want to show this to y'all. I want it to catch. I feel once it catches, it should work. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But we tried, right? And all of this coming through the printer, it's not going to hurt nothing. It's not going to hurt one thing. Let me go ahead and pull this little piece up. Now, it worked on that other sheet, that Avery. And this one, not so much. So, it may be the Avery might be the winner. Right? Okay. Let me go ahead and trim that off. And thank you if you're hung in with me thus far, because I want to see as much as y'all do. I promise you. Okay. Get all that sticky stuff. Okay, so I have an idea. Where's my guillotine at? I'm going to trim a smidgen off the bottom to see if it'll catch. And this is just all an experiment, right? Go ahead and get a smidgen. As you can see here, my little smidgen. Just to, so it'll catch about that much. Okay? And it seems smoother than this side right here. So let's see. I will bring the microphone up to the printer and maybe you can hear it. trying to make sure how I can get this in here. Maybe. It went through. It went through. Okay, let me put the rest of the papers on it. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we'll make that work before we go. I don't like all those papers in there, y'all. Maybe one or two. Thank you for hanging in with me. This is one of those videos where, you know what? You're doing the best you can. That's all you can do, really. It'll go through, but it doesn't like to print on this because it's too thick. That's all we can do. And I'll save this one. Okay, so it's going to print on the sheet of the printer paper, but it's not going to print on this. So thick paper, it depends on your printer, that how thick it is. And what I'm going to do then, and all of this right here does not bother me, I will go ahead and I will see if that will come off even. So pull that off here. And this is the thing right here. And I did roll that over, didn't I? It comes off. So what I think I may do is I will, salvage this one, and I'll put this on my Cricut and I will use it. And I'll use the same concept if I use a printer paper. So I'll take some screenshots whenever I get a bunch of them done, and I'll share them on the Facebook page. So if you try this, show me what you've done. I'd be really interested in seeing your experiments and what you've done. But this one worked. This one worked. And I believe it's because this one is a little thinner, like printer paper, than this one. This one's a little thick. Besides, I've already put tape on top of that, so my personal printer doesn't like that. But if you use this idea, you will also find that you may find that your printer will work. So here's my print that I was going to use, and I was going to put this on here. So I will save this sheet, and these are my digitals that I will be sharing, or I will be putting these into my shop on my website. So stay tuned to that. But these were going to be washies. Now, if you feel like you would like some of these, and I will be placing these on the website if you want some of these as well. But I believe that you can do these. If you don't have a printer and you would like some of these sheets, I will be glad to make some of them and ship them to you when I get them up on the website. But nonetheless, this is the idea that I was going for. And it looks to me that the Avery sheets did very well. So because of their thinness, and they are similar to printer paper, let me see if I can grab a printer paper here and I can share with you. And this one's printer paper. So maybe, very well, we can put some tape on this one and use this one instead of the cardstock. That could work too. Experiment on what works for you. Thank you for hanging in with me, and thank you for just staying around to see how this is going to work and how everything did work out. And I will be sharing pictures and things on the Facebook page, so make sure you subscribe to this channel and you'll know the updates of the website, as well as go ahead and follow over on the Facebook page, all in the description box below the video. If you'll underneath the video where the subscribe and like is, and there's a little more button there. Click the more, and it'll drop down, and you can look at all the information there. If you ever have a question with anything I do here at Bell Ann Craft Studio, please reach out to me. I would be more than happy to answer any questions you may have. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe before I go. And I want to make sure that you all are enjoying these videos as much as I enjoy bringing them to you. Thank you again for hanging out with me, and thank you for stopping by Bell Ann Craft Studio. Thank you for coming. Bye for now.